The Polo G on the radar freestyle, ladies and gentlemen. Let's jump straight into see what he has to say on this one. It's crazy to see how on the radar went from a specifically New York drill freestyle platform, and now it's worldwide, having Polo G, Meek Mill, Central C, Drake, etc., come on their platform. Now it's a mainstream platform. Artists go to on the radar for their album rollouts. With that being said, Hood Poet is on the way, ladies and gentlemen. Nigga, last year we were making Polo G album hype videos, bro. That was supposed to been drop. I'm so glad Polo G's dropping now because a lot of people have been saying Polo G fell off, that this album is gonna flop, and I'm hoping he's proven them all wrong when this album drops and that this music is really, really, really good. You feel what I'm saying? Because he needs to drop a really, really good album in order to, one, keep his streak of always charting #1 and always going platinum or whatever. And two, to really prove to niggas that he didn't fall off. His music always been good. You niggas have just been hating and critiquing way too hard. You feel what I'm saying? I still personally believe that Die a Legend is his best piece of work. But a lot of people say Polo G slowly but surely has diminished music quality wise, and that people are not checking for him as they once were. So let's see what he's talking about on the radar, man. Shout out Gabe, shout out OTR. Let's see what Polo G
baby, on the radar radio freestyles. Yo, Polo G in the building. I'm gonna step out. He gonna step in and body this. All right, let's go.
Let's see what he's talking about, chat. Okay.
Came in to act ass, they act like they couldn't hear us knocking. I came from hustling, robbing, and trying to flip my profits. Now dog shit fill my pockets. More drugs to kill my conscience. For any nigga plotting, gon' spin until I'm nauseous. I might feel like a cameraman with all these clips I'm dropping. We sent
Polo G went on the radar to promote a song he's dropping a music video for in a week and a half. I'm so serious. Why did this nigga go on the radar and spit a written, bro? Why didn't he come up here and rap or like do something that was gonna actually like go cool? You feel what I'm saying? Like Polo G could have went on the radar and treated it like if he was going on Funk Flex. He could have went on the radar and gave us him rapping instead of giving us the melody track that he's doing right now. You feel what I'm saying? And it didn't even have to be like a song. It didn't even have to be a song where he's rapping or a freestyle where he's rapping. You feel what I'm saying? It could have been either or. It's like, damn, Polo. I think this was a missed opportunity. But now we just got to listen to the song and rate the song as a song.
shots like Afghanistan, them bullets hit his noggin. Do you really want us shooting at you? We the type that's gonna play crazy up and shoot out the roof. Ran up M's and I got lazy, but bitch, still I'm the truth. Ain't no questions or no maybes what I...
Polo G said, ran up M's and I got lazy, but I'm still the truth. Do y'all think there was a certain point in Polo G's career where it felt like the music became lazy? Do y'all feel like the quality of music diminished as time went on throughout Polo G's career? I feel like we had this conversation last stream where like a lot of artists when they're coming up are so hungry to make it that the music is so good because everything they have to drop has to be a banger and they just want niggas to recognize them. And then once they get that recognition, clout, fame, and actually make it to where they want it to be, they slowly but surely become lazy and start dropping not as good music, or their inspiration is clearly lacking. Their ability to rap just seems worse. You feel what I'm saying? And not everybody is going to be at their best their whole career. Ladies and gentlemen, people, you know what I'm saying, get worse through time. That's just how like any sport or any activity just works throughout life. But it's just crazy to see how much it happens and at different times it happens to certain artists. You feel what I'm saying? But you could always bounce back because rapping is a skill, chat. Rapping is a skill. You can always bounce back. It might not be in the same way, shape, or form opposed to, say, what you was making in 2020, 2018, but you could easily advance your sound or reform your sound into something else that actually is super fire on the same level as what people say your peak is. You feel what I'm saying, chat? You feel what I'm saying?
Ran up M's and I got lazy, but bitch, still I'm the truth. Ain't no questions or no maybes what I feel I can do. Like what's up? Swing them sticks like nunchucks. Grammy, they don't trust us.
It's the fourth time he say that in like these songs.
Real or fake like what's what? Play like you invincible, but everybody killable. We gon' make them eat them words, we break them down like syllables. We pull up with different tools and show you what this drilling do. I'm first As my killers groove at halftime, they spinning too. Darkness where my pain led, still make sure the gang fed. First I saw clear skies, then everything got changed red. I'm a bunch of weird guys, it pissed me off.
That feels like it was supposed to be a bar. It was one of his songs.
I got karma in the same bed. Moved through my hood like the president.
What he say,
and everything got changed red. I'm a bunch of weird guys that piss me off when they ain't dead. Sleeping with my traumas, I got karma in the same bed. Moved through my hood like the president, made them vote for me. Address shit with my chest out, that's when niggas get slow to speak. Like bro, it's me, you know I'm that nigga that ain't going sweet. A thug spin poetry, won't let them win, we go for sweeps.
That's it? Nah, this was underwhelming. Nah, PG. Nah, PG. I ain't gonna lie, Polo Jefferson, George Jefferson III, this was fake underwhelming. He makes music for fun now. What is Polo G's best show? Nigga said big shit. Nah, that was crazy though. How something popped up, nigga try to get that clout off. Yeah, nah, I'm not gonna lie, PG. This was a calm 7.4. It's cool. It's not nothing crazy on the same standards as what Polo G should be dropping, what he's known to drop. This isn't one of his best songs. You feel what I'm saying? I feel like he should have went on the radar with one of his best songs, just because I feel like there's a lot of discourse on whether if Polo G fell off or not, or if niggas truly care as much, or if his music still hits the same. Like, there's a lot of discourse behind the music Polo G is dropping right now, chat. So I just feel like he needs to go to another level, get into a different headspace in the music right now. Because if a song like this is on your album, if all the songs on your album sounded like this, bro, niggas is not calling that some fire shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie. They're gonna say the album's good, but fire, I don't think so. I really don't. And I think Polo G needs to drop an album that's a solidified, undoubtable 8 out of 10 or higher. I think it's very debatable between the last 2, maybe 3 Polo G projects on if it's an 8 or lower. I wouldn't say that, but I know for a fact it's debatable. You feel what I'm saying? So I feel like it needs to be a unanimous 8 or above, and niggas are gonna be able to be quiet about Polo G. But Polo G's clock is ticking, chat, because he hasn't had a hit in a long time. Now that he's finally back on this album run and consistently dropping, hopefully there's a hit on this album. I know for a fact he's been making a lot of revisions and a lot of changes to the album, because there's no way this album's taken a lot longer as it has been for him not to be doing that. You feel what I'm saying? Because there's no way they've just had the album ready and they've just been sitting on the album for this long. So there's a lot of questions and things that need to be answered when it comes to Polo G's career, and I hope he answers them well, because the industry is slowly but surely going away from the album. Niggas' first week sales are not the same as they once were before. You know, if you're selling 100K as an artist, you are a solidified artist. It's very hard to sell 100K in today's day and age unless you're a super mainstream artist. The Drakes, the J. Coles, the 21 Savages, the Gunners even. Young Thug didn't sell 100K. He might have been in jail, so you could quote it to that. I understand that. You feel what I'm saying? Ice Spice sold 20K. Ice Spice sold 20K. The biggest female artist in New York right now sold 20K. The shorty that they faked the whole relationship for views and traction only sold 20K. I'll say it again and I'll say it again. One, a lot of people are not tuning into albums as much as they used to. A lot of these album sales are diminishing because you're not allowed to do bundles as much as you used to. It's a lot of new rules. You feel what I'm saying? Niggas can't get the bundles off and sell 500,000. You feel what I'm saying? And there's a lot of artists that people were checking for a few years ago that niggas are not checking for anymore. Not as much as they once were. If you're not dropping a hit, niggas aren't checking for you like the other artists that are staying relevant, consistently dropping hits that are going viral, consistently dropping things that people can talk about, consistently doing things that people can talk about. Because a lot of people's mindsets, a lot of people's ideology on this music shit is ran by the shit they're seeing on social media, the shit that's being seen on TikTok, that's being talked about on Twitter, and things of that nature. You feel what I'm saying? So it's a lot of things I feel like Polo G got to answer, and a lot of things that Polo G has to do. Um, I don't think this on the radar was a step in the right direction. Let me know how y'all feel down below in the comments. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. But I do think Polo G's on the clock. He's made us wait a long time for this album. It needs to be very, very good or great. One or the other. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. This is not debatable. Polo G needs to drop a very good album. I think he will drop a very good album. So if I see a nigga in the comments calling me a hater, because niggas been calling me a hater lately for giving my opinion on some shit, I need to tell y'all right now. I think Polo G is going to drop a great album because he has no fucking choice. The clock is ticking on that nigga. And Polo G can do features and niggas will still tune in because Polo G is a big name. But as far as album sales go, as far as relevancy goes, when Act drops those numbers, it's going to say a lot about where Polo G is as of right now. But if niggas don't jack it when it first drops, niggas will jack it 6 months later. I'm gonna tell you that right now. And that's how we're gonna end the video. Peace.